Bad news, fellas. Number 5.
Victim beaten to death, same as the others.
He destroys the faces of his victim because he wants to wipe out all aspects of his own identity. I think he's a wino himself.
First thing he's going to do is cop a plea of insanity. So what's the big deal?
Tell me what the big deal is. Not going out on the streets again.
When did it get so special to you, Bill?
Lately, I've been drinking a lot.
When I got there, the lady was too drunk to care for herself, so I brought her down to the station. That's when she told me her husband was a policeman.
13A9, John X-ray Paul. 8839, no water warrant, roger.
Call X-ray 83, Paul Sam William.
All units in 584, a possible 187 PC at 19 Pacific, Pier 11. Ambulance en route, 584, code 3.
584, roger.
Repeat your code 6 location. KMX 673.
Robert Henry, Robert 559, stand by. 77th morning unit, clearly identified. 12 Adam 392 and 30.
Make them in color.
Yeah. One jumbo size. Where you been? Boy, he sure did a job on this one.
I'm glad we didn't stop for lunch.
Makes 3 so far.
So far. John Chancellor here with the 6 o'clock news. Just take the pictures.
I got them. In color, just like you asked. Forget about dinner.
What do you say, Bill? Giacino? Tell them it's their case.
Well, I was walking my rounds when I found him. Down there. Foot was sticking out a little.
When was the last time someone would have checked this area out before you?
Last night, late. Well, we know the winos creep in here to sleep it off. They try to keep warm and they ain't got money for a drop. And we try to overlook it.
Did you know the guy? Ever see him before?
I don't think so. I couldn't tell for sure.
Get all that down. Take it easy. Let me know what time the body will be posted. I want somebody from my office to be there. Pat, 10 of each shot. 2 hours?
3 winos in 3 weeks, beaten to death and robbed, all of them with their pockets turned inside out.
3's a bad habit. Okay, run a make on those photographs. Where he flopped last.
I'll catch up with you at the office. I hear your wife elected you tour guide.
Now, we put it on this card here, see? See how that one came out? And that one there? Yes. Okay, and this. And this. Okay. Hold on.
Linda? It is you.
Hello, Tom.
Linda, how have you been?
Just fine, you?
Just fine. These your little rubberneckers?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's Terry?
Terry? She's married with a baby of her own. I'm just doing a favor for my neighbor, the den mother.
Little Terry? Oh, man, the years have started to go by in track shoes. Good to see you, Linda.
Nice to see you, Tom.
Honey, I'm sorry. We got a good lead. I got to cut out on you. Again. Officer O'Brien.
I know, he's going to take over for you. Go on.
You're terrific.
I know.
Never knew his name was Farrell. Called him Duke. Didn't know he had any money.
All winners, Sergeant.
Any of them seem to come into any money lately?
I hear Captain Jacques has been buying a few short dogs like yesterday and today.
Captain Jack, huh?
Yeah, he flopped here for sure a couple of times. Street name was Duke, or they called him Duke.
Night, guys. Sleep tight.
Let's see if Duke's money is in Captain Jack's pocket. Did you know Captain Jack has a master's license, been all over the world?
In every bar and every port.
Winos. Why do they do it to themselves?
Marriage. You show me a wino, I'll show you a married man.
You and Gail fighting again?
Well, since we moved, it's been 2 times in the last 4 years. That's a lot, I know, but when you're making better money, you want your family to live nicer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like helpless. Sometimes right in the middle of everything we've got going down, there she is on the phone. The kids are driving me nuts. The washing machine's broke.
So what else is new?
And you don't get any static like that?
Oh, no, never. Linda's dynamite, you know? From the day I first met her, take charge lady, you know, on top of everything, and made it look so easy.
Look at this place.
What's the matter with it?
Just look at it. You know, you're some rotten kid. Most artists would leave some dishes in the sink, ironing, a little marketing. I could do something. Not you. Got it all under control. Husband, baby, college.
Maybe I should take a course in disorganization.
You'd fail.
How about dinner tomorrow night?
Sure, why don't you come over?
No, I cook. Here. Why don't you bring Daddy by at 7, okay?
All right.
How is Dad?
Busy.
And you?
Nothing special. Your grandma's turning into a goof-off, Billy.
What do you know about wife trouble? You've got the perfect woman.
That doesn't mean your wife can't learn. Linda can help. And I can have her talk to Gail for you. Hey, hold it. There he is. Hey, Captain Jack.
We've been looking all over for you.
Hello, gentlemen.
Come on, up on your feet. Where'd you get the short dog, Captain Jack?
Right here.
Yeah, where'd you get the bottle?
I bought it.
Sure. Yeah, we heard you came into some money.
What were you looking for, Captain Jack, for?
The money.
It's mine.
From where?
The horses. I bet the horses, and Captain Jack was a winner. $10.
Okay.
Come on, Captain Jack, get in the car.
Service here. What do you want, Keitlinger?
How the nag's running today, Willy?
Oh, come on, buzz off, will you?
Let your attention wander, Willy. Look here.
When did you start scouting for the drunk tank?
You know him?
You kidding? Everybody knows Captain Jack. One of the great gentlemen of the gutter.
He says you took his act. Paid off today.
He's a damn liar. I run a pool parlor here. You can see that for yourself.
Come on. What about this?
A plant. A lousy pig plant.
Shut your mouth, Willy, or I'll padlock the place. Look, I've got to know whether Captain Jack Eagle scored with you today.
Are you still with homicide?
That's right.
Well, listen, what's going on? I mean, all those winos getting racked up at the shipyard.
Come on, Willy.
Yeah, he's a big winner. 2 bits made him $10. You happy?
It's a lucky day.
There you go. Stay loose. We'll be back to you later.
Thanks for the ride, gentlemen.
Watch very closely, ladies and gentlemen. The round object I have in my hand is called a bowling ball. When delivered with the right combination of grace, skill, and form, it knocks down pins.
Which is the object of the game?
Exactly. You've been here before.
I thought the object was to knock all the pins down.
Quiet, I'm concentrating.
Is he that funny, or am I just that glad to be away from the kids for a night?
He likes to make people laugh.
Yeah? You ought to spend a day in the car with him. Nine, big niner.
Quiet, big mouth. Frank, remember? Form, grace. Man doesn't listen to a word I say.
those days. Terry was just sprouting up. Bill was always out there somewhere serving and protecting. I'll meet you at the doctor's office, honey. After all, it isn't every day my little girl gets her tonsils out. Something big would always happen downtown.
And he's not there.
I remember once, Terry was maybe about 6, I guess. Her cat went up the tree. Terry went up after the cat. I went up after Terry. The fire brigade had to get us down, and then Bill came home and wondered why dinner wasn't ready.
See, I told you Linda would straighten her out.
You don't drink, no?
Not since his ulcer. I'm drinking for 2.
You don't look like a guy with an ulcer.
Me? I'm fit. Never felt better like a rookie.
We started even up, but he's getting young and I'm getting old. Wonder how that happened.
Honey, take it easy.
Celebrating. It's not that often I get to see my husband.
We gotta settle up a bowling championship here.
Well, Linda's leading. You're just runner-up.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Well, if I win this, I think maybe I'll turn pro, tour the Western world, sign autographs, make $1 million.
Oh, you won't. Not while I'm bringing home the paycheck. The champ has earned a rest. Who's gonna take it?
Well, as they say in my pasture, moo.
What are you gonna do today?
Straighten up? I don't know.
Good. I'll call you later. What's Captain Jack's condition?
He's steady as he goes. Still breathing.
Our turkey's losing his touch.
Sergeant Keitlinger. Yeah, I'm Officer Rhodes. I answered the call. The sergeant told me to wait for you.
Detective Giacino. Where'd you find him?
The produce market.
Near the shipyards.
Where else? What happened?
When I arrived at the scene, I observed a crowd around the victim. He was alive and able to talk okay, so I rode in with him in the ambulance. Oh, the sketch artist met me at the hospital. He's right down here.
You made some notes in the ambulance, did you? Let's hear them.
Well, the accident didn't take place at the produce market.
Yeah, we guessed that.
There was an empty shed near the water tower in the shipyards. He had some jugs, and he didn't want to share them, so he went there and finished them off. And he was asleep when something woke him up, and the suspect started banging on his face with an empty bottle. That's all the victim knew until he woke up later and the suspect was gone. With his money, he had a couple of bucks.
That's good info, Rose. Look, we gotta go in and see Captain Jack. You hang around till we're done.
Too little late, Sergeant. He just bought it.
4 for 4. He's still batting 1,000.
All within a mile of each other, all beaten to death with the handiest bun instrument around, and that's all we got.
He faded on me a little before I could detail the head.
This could help. Thanks, Duff. Write me a 15-7 on your conversation with Captain Jack in the ambulance. Verbatim if possible. We'll take care of the crime and death report.
And thank you, both you guys.
Big guy, baseball cap, army coat. And maybe he's carrying a shopping bag. Come on. Now, that description could fit any of these poor guys down here. Now, what do you think I am? A magician? Now, you guys got a line on him. You find him. Hey, my man. Plants don't like smoke. Dig it?
Come on, Chris. Head cases are your specialty. Give us a rundown.
Trouble with you, Keitlinger, is you think that community psychiatry is an exact science.
Don't psych me, Doc. Work on the patient.
Whoever he is. All right. Do you want to know what variety of oddball you're looking for? Well, he's very special. It takes an awful lot of rage to beat a man to death. Now, you boys got yourself a homicidal psychopath. He destroys the faces of his victim because he wants to wipe out all aspects of his own identity. And as a matter of fact, I think he's a wino himself.
Keeping it in the family.
Mm-hmm. And working his way up to suicide. And in the meantime, he's using up an awful lot of stand-ins.
Surrogates.
That's right. I'd say he's about 30 years old, because it takes that long to get that way. And he's been in the institutions at least a couple of times. Well, that's it.
Wino killing winos. You think anybody in this world gives a damn?
Elwood, Fraser, personal property of 1 bottle opener, white metal, 1 book, safety matches, 1 cigarette, partially smoked, 1 ring, black painted metal, 1 red baseball cap.
Well, hold on to that. That's evidence.
Right. 1 pipe briar.
Pigs, I got rights.
Oh, save your breath, Elwood. You're among friends.
Got rights.
Pigs.
No money, you know. All those guys were rolled and he didn't have any money.
Well, he didn't have much. Maybe he spent it. We'll ask him. I want a stand-up photo of Fraser wearing a baseball cap.
Will do.
That last one, Elwood. Captain Jack. The one in the shed, you remember him. That one didn't go smooth. Tell us about him. He gave us a description, Elwood. Baseball cap, everything. Suppose I told you he could ID the man that nailed him. Pull him out of a lineup. What do you think of that?
No shopping bag, no raincoat. Maybe it's not him.
It's him. I know it. He's just not at home. Let's try him again. Round 2.
I did it.
And you want to tell us about it, huh?
Yes, I want to tell you. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
Dark, quickly. Easy. Elwood.
Yes. I heard him. I heard him bad.
What'd you hurt him with?
Elwood. Bottles. I carry empty bottles in the bag. I hit him with the bottles. Except for the third one. He had his own. And I used it.
The third one?
The one from the loading dock. Finished him off. Wrapped him in my blanket. And stuffed it underneath. But the one in the tugboat. The first one. I put the pages of the newspaper over him. And I lighted the match.
Wait a minute. What's that about the one in the tugboat?
Look, are you guys ready for me to take this into court? I mean, you say he's got all the keys, Frank.
Yeah, all the special little things that only the killer knows.
Then what's the problem?
He's got it all jumbled up.
Laying it all out, but tacking facts from one hit onto another. Mixing it all up with just enough so that we'll still know that he knows.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The freak is playing with us.
You got my sympathy.
David, what we're asking is, do you think the DA's office can go in with what we've got now?
You mean, why can't I just explain it all to the judge the way you just explained it to me?
Yeah.
Because he'll turn your psycho loose, Frank, and he'll lock the three of us up. Come on, fellas, you just don't have enough yet.
Well, we have 36 hours to charge him account free.
Well, then get busy, gentlemen. Listen, keep in touch. My door's always open. But when you come through it again, bring more, huh? You going down? Okay.
Linda?
I'm in here.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
Thinking? Waiting for you? I need to talk.
Oh, man, I had a day. You wouldn't believe it. I tried to call you earlier. You weren't here. Were we eating out or what?
We were supposed to go to the kids.
Clean forgot.
It's all right, I called them. Bill, I need to talk.
Is that what's bugging you? I'm sorry. I just, I couldn't.
Will you please listen? I went into a bar today. Bright sunlight, 2 o'clock. I went into a bar and drank.
Okay, you went onto a bar and you had a cup. Is that a crime? And, I'm on the streets all day with the nuts and the winos. Is that what we gotta talk about?
I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah?
Lately, I've been drinking a lot.
Yeah, I noticed.
A lot. At home, during the day. I think I'm...
You're no alcoholic. There's a line between boozing and being a drunken.
I never used to be this way.
I know that. Even when I'd get bombed, you know, before the ulcer. You never. You were sober as a judge. You'd drive us home from the party.
I know. When Terry was growing up, there was always so much to do. There was never any time for anything. Sometimes I'd want a minute to myself so badly I could...
Well, honey, you've got time, haven't you? Time for better things than...
Time for what, Bill?
What do you mean, time for what?
I don't know what to do with myself anymore.
It doesn't add up. All these years, you come to the rough stuff like a trooper. You handle things just terrific.
Yeah, that's me, Mrs. Terrific, the perfect wife.
Tell everybody. That's what I tell everybody.
I am not, Bill. It may be easier for you to think of me that way, but I am
Come
not.
on, you're not going to fall apart on me now just because you had it.
Because I did such a good job that I got fired.
Oh, stop that, will you?
20 years, and my job has been eliminated. You've got your work, Terry's got her life. What have I got?
Oh, that's the problem. That's why you're hitting the bottle, huh?
When I feel bad, I drink, and then I don't feel so bad.
Take a look around you, Linda. What has anybody else got? All the things we talked about as kids. We got them, don't we? A couple of cars, a nice home, a daughter that turned out good.
What did you have to do with that? I brought her up, alone. And what am I supposed to do with the rest of my life?
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know? We'll work things out.
You better go.
Yeah. We'll talk. Maybe you'd like to get a job. You gonna be okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wash my hair. Got a date with Sally and Gail at 1. You know, the ladies for lunch.
You're not gonna...
I'll be the gingerette.
Hi, Bill. How you doing?
Oh, terrific. Just terrific.
I hear you're working the wino killer.
Yeah.
Beats him up, huh? Bad?
Bad, real bad.
I had a number like that. When I was working homicides, whole bunch of offings, same M.O. Never did catch the guy.
We got a possible in the cage.
Well, they're crafty, those winos. $5 says you don't convict.
When was that, Tom? Those cases?
6 years ago.
For 6 months now, every day on this soap opera, this rich lady who's spoiling everyone's life is having her hair done and talking to the beauty operator. 6 months she's been sitting under the hairdryer.
She'll be bald.
And I'll be dead. I'm watching. A college graduate. But one kid in the stroller, one in kindergarten, one in grade school. That makes me the ideal captive audience.
We're a big TV family, too. Most nights Frank comes home too tired to do anything, so we sit in front of the tube. He watches all the cop shows. He makes fun of them, but we have to watch them.
You want to know something? I'd settle for the lousy way it used to be.
Anything else, ladies? Another drink or some more iced tea?
I'll have a drink. A vodka martini double, please.
It's fattening.
Candy's dandy, but liquor's quicker.
Got a package from the VA hospital on Fraser.
Anything good?
Talk about animal crackers. This guy's a box full. But you remember what you asked about?
Yeah.
It checks out. Fraser's been in and out of the VA psych ward 4 times over a 13-year run. The last time they had him in there, they kept him a good long time.
Let me guess.
Took him off the street 6 years ago. Let him out just recently.
Yeah.
Let's see. My share
No. It's on me. It's my treat.
No, you can't do that.
I can, and I want to.
Well, thanks, but next time.
Next time. Sure.
Coming?
No, you two go on. You're busy. Well, go on. I'm all right. I'm a big girl, and it's broad daylight. Just gonna finish my drink. Bye.
How many you got?
I've only got 2 probables.
I got 3. 5 unsolved homicides between May 1967 and April 1968. Identical MOs, all of them winos, all of them beaten to death, all of them found in the same general area of town, in or near the shipyards.
I don't get it, Bill. It seems to me you found a shortcut to China.
Elwood Fraser was out and around during that entire period of time. He went inside, it stopped.
Try telling that to a judge. I thought we had enough cases we can't sew up without opening the book to find another one.
Maybe we can pick up a line here.
Do you think we're smarter than the guys that put these files together years ago when it was still warm?
If we could just find enough to make conversation with Fraser, that might be enough. Let's look over these 5 again, okay?
All right.
Very dangerous, you know. I'm drinking alone. I lost one of my closest friends that way once.
Who are you?
My name's Chuck. I'm a traveling man. I'm in textiles.
Oh. I'm Linda. I'm in antiques.
Antiques? No kidding. Business must be booming for you. That's all tied in with a nostalgia trip, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's very big nostalgia. You interested in nostalgia?
I love nostalgia. I love Humphrey Bogart, and I love W.C. Fields. I love that whole scene.
Yeah. James Dean and his white Porsche, dead at Paso Robles. A legend. Wonder what would have happened to him if he'd stayed home that weekend. I'd gotten fat. I started drinking. Poor James, look what he missed.
Yeah, I guess you could look at it all that way.
You like the old songs?
I love the old songs.
You don't even know them.
I know every
Tony
old...
Bennett.
I left my heart in San
Not that
Francisco.
silly old San
Well,
Francisco.
what old...
Cold, cold heart.
I remember
Because of you.
How's about, I want to be around to pick up the pieces.
That's very good.
You see, I know all those old songs, and I think that living today is a terrific thing.
I'll have to try it sometime.
Now, is that a very deep conversation, or is that just depressing?
Philosophical riddle.
Okay.
Optimist says his glass is half full. Pessimist says his glass is half empty. Do you know what I say?
I can hardly wait to hear it. What?
It's all empty.
Oh, well, we'll see if we can't do something about that. Miss?
My eyeballs are falling out on the table. And you know what? We're getting nowhere, Bill.
Come on. 3 of these files are nothing, but I got one that's interesting. You said you got one.
Yeah, 1 and 1, that makes 0. I've got Charles Albert Churrillo, ex-building contractor, Phoenix, Arizona. Body identified and claimed here by next of kin. His wife, Mrs. Mabel Churrillo, residing in Albuquerque.
Mabel. I used to go with a girl named Mabel. I don't think they name anybody in Mabel anymore. Let me see. Yeah. Filed a missing persons on him. He disappeared with all his worldly goods, pocket knife, a silver watch, and a wedding ring.
And he was never seen again. Case closed.
I got Troy Hawkins, a war hero, decorated in Italy. He was found with a silver star and 2 oak leaf clusters in the lining of his shoe, and he died.
2 dead winos. That's all it is. We've got nothing, Bill.
It can't be. I tell you, we'll find something.
Well, what if we do? I mean, suppose we nail this Fraser. First thing he's going to do is cop a plea of insanity. So what's the big deal?
Tell me what the big deal is. We're going to put the hat on that freak this time round. He's not going out on the streets again.
I hadn't noticed. When did it get so special to you, Bill?
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Well, first we're going to go outside and get my car. Whoop, hold on now. It's a rocky ship, you see. And then we're going to go over to my motel and get my briefcase. And then I'm going to take you out to dinner.
I have to go home.
No, you don't have to go home. You can come with me now. Come on.
I want to go with you.
Hey, now listen, lady. I've been picking up your booze checks all afternoon. Now you just don't turn around and walk away.
Go with me.
Got a 394-15 call, drunken disturbance at the restaurant. When I got there, the lady was too drunk to care for herself, so I brought her down to the station. That's when she told me her husband was a policeman. And that's when I called you.
So sorry. So sorry. God.
It's okay. Let's go.
right there.
Well, bad news, fellas. Number 5.
There's no way we can make Fraser on this one.
Victim, beaten to death, robbed, same as the others. Except this time we got him.
Yeah. Okay. He's nominated. Let's see if we can elect your candidate.
I followed him from the bar.
Why?
Well, he had money. I knew he had money.
How much?
Well, you know, they found it on me. Ask the other cop, the one that grabbed me after the yard patrol. $1.22 in change. He was a panhandler, a bum.
So that's how come, for the money?
Yeah, what else?
Well, what about the others, the other 4?
Yeah, them.
Well, how'd you do it to them?
I hit him.
With what?
With different things.
Creep.
You scum-sucking rock-line creep. How many guys you weigh, huh? How many guys you weigh? All of them. Say it again. All of them. Louder. How many? How many guys did you weigh? How many? One. Huh? Louder. One, you lousy glory hunter.
Just one.
Get up. Sit there, chap.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't like playing good cop, bad cop. I was shaking.
See, it's contagious.
Put it that way. What time did you get up?
When you left,
I tried to be quiet.
like now, we've got to talk about it.
We're talking, aren't we?
No. Is it all over the office? So they didn't book me. Cop courtesy. But that's not going to stop the talk. Did you hear about Keitlinger's wife?
What are you trying to do, Linda?
Paint a picture. An ugly, accurate picture of coming attractions. I'm finished, Bill. I can't cut it anymore.
You don't have the voice for it. Scared of living, feared of dying. You and old man River. That's bull, Linda.
I've lost myself somewhere. I'm going down, and I don't want to take you with me. Give me that. Please let me go.
No. No way. I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you go under, we go together.
Don't say that.
That's the way it is. We're together the whole trip. And you're not going to...
No,
I'm
I
not going...
can't make it.
You can. I'll go to the meetings with you. They know how to handle it. Like you said, when I needed help, before the ulcer.
Gotta have a reason.
It's there. You'll find it.
Oh.
Maybe you want to go back to school. Get your teaching credentials like you were going to.
After 20 years?
If you don't like that, pick something else.
Pick a dream. Pick any dream.
Yeah. Pick a dream.
So you advised Mr. Fraser of his rights at the time of arrest.
Yes, I did.
But you testified that he was drunk at the time of arrest. Did you then re-advise him of his rights after he had sobered up? Had a chance to understand the rights he was giving up?
No, I didn't, but the...
But you simply went on with the interrogation. Your Honor, I move that the case against Elwood Fraser be dismissed on the grounds that evidence introduced by the people is objectionable, was obtained in violation of Mr. Fraser's constitutional rights. Not only was the so-called confession incoherent, confused, and unconvincing, but the people have consistently...
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, there's a witness on the stand. Now, is the public defender interrogating the witness, offering us his summation, or what?
Linda. No, nothing special. Just wanted to call, say hello, see how you are. Hello. Okay. I'll talk to him.
In the absence of showing the defendant was properly advised of his rights after he was in a condition of complete sobriety, as well as owing to a lack of sufficient evidence both in the recent homicides as well as those which occurred 7 years ago, I am compelled to dismiss the charges now pending against this defendant and to order his immediate release.
Wait till next year. It's always darkest before the dawn. April showers bring May flowers.
Okay. So Fraser will be allowed to collect his worldly possessions. 1 bottle opener of white metal, 1 book safety matches, 1 partly smoked cigarette, 1 black ring, painted metal, 1 that's probably gold, painted so he wouldn't get rolled, 1 baseball cap red, 1 pipe briar, and then he'll be allowed to sneak off into the night.
Let me see that.
When Mabel Chirrillo claimed her husband's body, she never got back his wedding ring. Maybe Fraser stole it when he killed him.
Aqua regia. A very strong etching solution. It'll restore anything. But I better not let it in there too long, or we won't have anything left. That gold is pretty soft.
Numbers. Date. 11/22/47. Love, Mabel. You beat that. Our old friend Mabel. Make the call, Frank. Tell him not to release Fraser. Tell him we're rebooking him for the murder of Mabel's old man, one Charles Albert Trio. For all these years, that poor old rummy, forgotten by everybody except Love, Mabel.
That's the saddest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, I guess it is. Where'd you get the record?
In the garage, in the closet. There are lots of things out there.
Hello, Mrs. Chips. That's an oldie.
Remember?
What a goodie.
Unforgettable.
You'll be okay, honey. We'll see. We'll try. We'll do the best.
We can.
Unforgettable. Though near or far, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been
16XL53, 16XL53. Did you receive your call? 13Z5, Newont locally. Checking NCIC. Other Newton unit, repeat.
11 Mary 6, call the station.
1305, John Frank William 899,